Hello. It's another day in the garden. This is my orb reaver friend. He lives in my greenhouse. And I thought I'd start the video in the greenhouse today since I missed the greenhouse last week. So, this is pepper corner 1. It's not only peppers, there's some tomato. There's actually a tomato in that corner and a tomato over there. But it's largely peppers and spiders. There are so many spiders. This is actually why I didn't get a video of the greenhouse last time, because I was just fixated on the spiders. These are my Hungarian hot black peppers. They start out green, then turn purple, and then when they're ripe, they turn red. I'm sure you can see I don't have any red peppers in here, but I'm sure they'll turn soon. So if we go over here, you can't really see too much. I'm going to get into a position where I can back up so you can get the full effect. These are my tomatoes. There are maybe half a dozen varieties. I did not anticipate how big the tomatoes would get, so they're not strung up very well. This is all kind of just to keep them from falling over. But yeah, those are my tomatoes. I've got many tomatoes and many spiders to guard said tomatoes. I love this one. It looks like a peanut. That will be a delicious Roma one day. There's a whole bunch of ox hearts. I think these ox hearts might actually turn out red. Anyways, this is my one of my waist trained yellow pear tomatoes. Oh no. What was that? So yeah, this is pretty much just me in the greenhouse. Just a lot of gasping and oh my gods. So yeah, look at this gorgeous freaking tomato. That's gonna be a delicious tomato. It's so wild in there. Oh, anyways, so that's my peppercorner 1. Tomatoes. And this, my cucumber is done, but I haven't picked the cucumbers off of it yet. But I think this plant is done. And then over here is pepper corner 2. I did have onions and potatoes in there. You can see the potato stalks. I don't know if the onions survived because apparently I did them wrong. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with that. But yeah, there's my cute little pepper tree where I grow my Hungarian hot blacks. And this is my Moldavian dragonhead balm. I've been harvesting the leaves and flowers pretty regularly, and it just is gorgeous, and it smells so good. It's very lemony. Over here, I've got some gorgeous spider friends. Not sure if you can see that one, but he just scurried back in there. He's like a little bit. And I've got another big, beautiful one that lives over here. But my husband just knocked. Oh, there you are. She's a beaut. This spider is so sweet. Every time I get even near the greenhouse, she scurries right into her little house. But like I said, my husband just knocked all this stuff over yesterday. Not his fault. I asked him to fix the roof up there for me. So My bad, sweetheart. This is one of my sunflowers. Since this flowered, there's a lot of spider web. You can see the pollen on that web there. My other sunflower, and it also is covered in spider webs and visitors. And I went to check on these seeds because I'm letting this head go to seed. And there was a huge spider on it yesterday. Getting nice and heavy though. It's nice and muddy around here. So those cosmos still haven't flowered. I don't even see any flower buds on them, but you know, I don't know. I've still got gorgeous zinnias, and my marigold is so close. And this lettuce is just beautiful, isn't it? Zinnias. The zinnias seem to be a hit with all of these little wasps, so I'm going to keep them for next year. They're so funny. I actually still have pansies going. These are my Berna Blue Velvet pansies. I'm surprised that they're still going. A sweet little beetle on that chamomile there. But yeah, they're gorgeous. I love them. So I got these sweet little orange marigolds. I don't know what kind of marigold they are, but they are definitely a marigold. My nasturtiums are looking gorgeous. My bee balm is still going really well. Excuse me. I've got all my oregano, still beautiful. My variegated sage. My nasturtium has found a friend. Look at those happy little chamomiles. My fuchsia ended up not getting very big, but it's still growing, which is good. My celery has also found a friend. But I wanted to show off the celery. I'm so proud of this celery. This is my Chinese pink celery. And like, look at how tall that is. It's so tall. My other celery did not grow as tall as my pink celery, but it's still very thick and gorgeous. These squash down here are getting so big. So I gotta push the comfrey out of the way because that still grows. Look at the size of this thing. Oh, it's so big. Look at that thing. And I have 2 of them. At least. At least. I gotta watch where I stick my hands. There's so many spiders. That potato's almost done. I've been in the bales trying to make some room because it's so wild. I have been able to pick some of this broccoli. See, like I cut this guy. This broccoli head was as big as this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Now that is a head of broccoli. And I've been picking them That's probably the 4th or 5th head. This one that I've picked that was that big. I've got this gigantic squash arm. I have no idea where it's coming from, and I can't get in there to see. Because even if I wanted to push past all of this broccoli, there are big old spider homes everywhere, and I like spiders, but I'm not trying to die. Now, I just picked a whole bunch of rhubarb yesterday. I know it's late in the season for rhubarb, but it was in my way. I was trying to get back here. So I think these are my Brussels sprouts. I have never grown them before, so I don't really know. There's another broccoli head right there. That's not as big as the other one, which is right there. But so I was devastated. I thought for sure I wasn't getting any corn at all. And then I started sprouting corn. And I have tons of corn. I've got corn here. I've got corn over there. I've got corn there. I think I've definitely got a giant spider. Why can't I see that spider on here? Anyways, doesn't matter. He's there. I know oh, there he is. Right there. Right in the center of the screen right there. So I've got corn there. And I've got corn right there. I think this corn right here is gentleman corn. And you can see it's got purple silk. Some of them. Ugh. I've got tomatoes over there that I haven't been able to check. Or trim. I can see that they very much need a trim. The tomatoes over here on the back side need a trim. I've been able to trim the front side. Excuse me. So you see the front side is nice and trimmed up and looking pretty. So that's the tomatoes that are a mess. Over there, that's my squash. There are 2 big Hubbards growing just on the fence over there. I'll go get a picture of them later. Yeah, I've got so many tomatoes in here. So many tomatoes. Look at this. Look at this. Just look at that. Look at all those tomatoes. Not to be laughing maniacally. This is my big pumpkin. I don't know how big it is. I wanted bigger. I definitely know it's not as big as I wanted it to grow. But I think next year I'll know a little better how to plant things to get giant pumpkins. Giant things. This is more of the marigold. And cosmos, the beautiful white flower right there is a cosmos that. Look at that bee. Man, my favoriteest thing about having a garden is watching the bees and the wasps and even the spiders. I love watching the spiders. So anyways, in this corner, this bale right here, see the tomatoes end, and there's another bale right where that stick is, and it goes over to here. So But I had planted like watermelon and cantaloupe, as well as these beautiful flowers. And it's just so messy in there. I can't tell if they even survived, let alone if they have produced any fruit. Over here, I have my cucamelon. I've been trying to harvest from that, but it is hard to get back there, so I'm sure I'm going to have many overripe cucamelons by the time the season is over. Here's another one of those green squashes. There's a cucumber in behind here, but it doesn't get a lot of water, so all the cucumbers keep coming out looking a little funky. My kidney bean pods are frickin' long. That tomato right here, this tomato plant. So those right there are potatoes. I planted a couple potatoes in the bales there. And I was going to plant clones, tomato clones in here one day. And I wanted to put one right here, I think. And I couldn't because of, where is it? Ah, there it is. That potato. So I know for sure these potatoes right here grew some fucking potatoes. That's really exciting. More tomatoes. So much tomatoes. This cluster of tomatoes right here. Yeah. They're starting to turn down there, so hopefully soon. You can see another Hungarian hot black pepper over there. There we are. There you are. Gorgeous. And then if we go over here, I still have I've still got this watermelon. I've still got these gorgeous calendula. I've got this cute little squash here. I swear I just trimmed these tomatoes over here like yesterday, and like I swear I just trimmed them. Look at all these. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, boy. Tomatoes, I got tomatoes. And over here I have cauliflower. It's the first time I've ever grown cauliflower. I'm very excited. I've got, would you believe me if I told you, more tomatoes. Look at the size of this thing. This is the muty tomato. That's like 3 or 4 tomatoes all together. This is a gorgeous specimen right there. But there are some large tomatoes over here. There's just lots of tomatoes. I think the large ones are on the other side. So over here, I have, these are definitely watermelon vines, but I have, like, because the watermelons and stuff that I was talking about earlier is planted over there. I did the same thing over here. The bale ends here and starts right there, and to right there. And I've got, I had planted watermelon and cantaloupe, and, oh, these are the cucamelon vines. They're so small. Let's see if I can find a cucamelon. Ah, here's one. Cute little cucumber. So, there's the cucumber vine that I was. So, cucumber and cucamelon. Watermelon. But like I said, I don't know if I even grew anything. This is my ground cherries. Oh, come on. Oh, sweet little ground cherry flowers over there. More cauliflower. And my gigantic green Hubbard, I think, is ready to come off now. This is Swiss chard. I love Swiss chard. It's a new favorite. It's my zucchini. Sorry, just trying to get through here without stepping on a squash vine. Oh, my tomatoes eat flies. There we go. That is a dead fly. Here they are. Look at the frickin' size of this beast. And there's another one. I don't know. But they're in there. There is a ground cherry right there. And I did put some celery in there, but I don't think it grew very well because the squash quickly overtook everything. So, there's, yeah, it's just crazy. I've got 2 more zucchini plants in the corner up top over there. Yesterday I just picked some tiny pumpkin and some spaghetti squash out of like literally all in here. So I have no idea. I don't understand how it's growing.